Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Defy WWE Logic. Welcome to the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Fastlane was a better pay-per-view than Elimination Chamber, and it was better than any pay-per-view that came out this year. That is a 100% fact. If you do not think that this pay-per-view was better than any other pay-per-view, I need you to go ahead and ban yourself from watching WWE videos, watching wrestling, watching any pay-per-views, or any wrestling in general at all. If you think that this show was not better than any show this year. I'm being 100% honest. I'm not like these other people where I'm gonna do a fake little rant and be upset and mad at a good show and say, oh, it was horrible, even though it was really good. I'm not one of those idiots. I'm actually just speaking just from facts and logical common sense of story progression and just things that make common sense. Now, obviously, people on Twitter were talking about how, oh, it was boring. I had mentioned that this was better than Elimination Chamber. You got people talking about, oh, it's boring, it's predictable. First off, let's get something straight right now. It was not boring whatsoever. Was it predictable? You're damn right it was predictable. Did I predict some of these matches where certain situations were going to happen? You're damn right I did. You can go on Twitter and see what I said. But at the end of the day, these were entertaining matches. These are entertaining situations and story progressions. Now, you want to talk about predictable. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, predictable. Stephanie and Triple H versus Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle, predictable. Or you can put in The Rock in there, predictable. AJ versus Shinsuke, predictable. Come on, guys. Now, anyways, obviously, now there were a couple of things I do want to talk about with Cena and Cena losing and things of that nature and what's going to happen with him next. I'm going to go ahead and talk about that in a separate video because I may talk about that for a while and I don't want to get off topic on this video. So let's go ahead and get started, ladies and gentlemen, with the actual review for WWE Fastlane. First off, we have Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura. This match was a good quality match. Obviously, Shinsuke ended up winning. He's the Royal Rumble winner. But overall, this was a great match. This did prove to me and to others that Rusev, obviously, is a great wrestler. We already been known this. And wow, they just had a great match. I was glued to the TV. I don't think I was even looking on social media. I was just sitting there watching the match. Very entertaining. I like Rusev as a wrestler. I wish, I know he's over. I am going to do a video later on this week talking about how he should be going to Monday Night Raw. It's going to be called the Top 10 Superstars Who Should Go to Monday Night Raw. If you want to check out the Top 10 Superstars who are going to SmackDown Live, you can go ahead and click on that video after this is over. It's up on the channel. But anyways, overall, I have nothing else to say about this match. It was great, and yeah, I have no complaints. Moving on, we have Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton for the United States Championship. I have no complaints about this match as well, guys. Randy Orton ended up winning. He became the second person in WWE history to become a Grand Slam champion. He won all the championships in the WWE. He's only the second person to do that. Chris Jericho is the first. So congratulations to Randy Orton on that huge accomplishment, and obviously congratulations on winning the United States Championship. And now, anyways, he ended up defeating Bobby Roode with an RKO out of nowhere. And later after the match, Jinder Mahal ended up attacking Randy Orton, and then Bobby Roode ended up connecting his finisher on both Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal. And obviously, Bobby Roode looked very frustrated. So I'm guessing that more than likely, just like I predicted the Finn Balor versus The Miz versus Seth Rollins, like I did on my WrestleMania predictions, I predicted that match. I'm predicting this. It will be Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal. I'm pretty sure everyone's predicting this. Hopefully, it's in a match like a table match or Stream Rules or something of that sort. Hopefully, the Intercontinental Championship match is a ladder match. Now, overall, I have no problems. I'm 100% fine with this being a triple threat match. Now, I know a lot of people are getting upset or just flapping their gums about, oh, there's too many triple threat matches. Who gives a shit? If it's going to be a quality good match at WrestleMania, does it really matter? Does it really matter? Does it really matter, guys? Anyways, moving on. We have the Usos versus the New Day. Now, mind you, you can go and follow me on Twitter at Defy WWE Logic. I ended up stating on Twitter 10 minutes 10 minutes before this match started, I said that the Bludgeon Brothers were going to attack the Usos in the New Day. I already knew this from a couple of days ago when I was watching SmackDown Live. When the Bludgeon Brothers came out and basically interrupted the Usos, excuse me, the Usos and the New Day when they were having their great promos, and talking back and forth. Once the Bludgeon Brothers interrupted, and then everyone just kind of left the ring, I knew, okay, they are 100% gonna end up attacking the Usos and the New Day, because I knew that they didn't want to have to really choose in terms of booking wise to say, okay, we're gonna have the New Day win and go into WrestleMania as champs, or the Usos. So I knew that they were gonna have this happen, and it ended up coming to fruition. And yeah, I don't mind seeing the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Usos versus the New Day for the championship. Obviously, and just to talk about this match, I love the fact that the New Day and the Usos were doing each other's finishers and things of that nature. Very nice, very nice. It's just very smart, especially considering they've done everything, guys. They've done everything that they could against each other when it comes to tag teams. So, when it comes to tag team matchups, they've done everything. They fought in Hell in a Cell. They've done ladder matches and all that. So it was nice to see something different. But anyways, moving on, we have another tag team match, guys. We have Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Natalya and Carmella. Now, this was a good match, not a great match, but overall, my guess is that basically the end game to this is Carmella's going to be winning probably every single match, whether it's by cheating or not. She's going to probably win every match going into WrestleMania, so she looks strong and, potentially teasing a cash in. Now, if you do want to know what I think in terms of what's going to happen, I do have a review. It's my WrestleMania 34 predictions, and you can go ahead and listen to that video. I think you guys will like it. It's a very entertaining video. I think you'll appreciate it, and yeah, talk about what I think is going to happen there. Now, like I said, overall, this match it was just a good match. It wasn't great, but it was pretty decent, and that's pretty much it. No complaints really that much. Now, overall, this match right here was decent. Ruby Riott versus Charlotte. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did not watch all of this match. I was on social media because I was getting tweeted, and I was responding to tweets and things of that nature. But I didn't really watch all of this match, but I did watch a significant portion of it. Obviously, I ended up seeing the ending. Obviously, Charlotte ended up doing the figure eight. She ended up defeating Ruby Riott, and at the end of the freaking match, you have Asuka. Asuka comes out and she basically points to the WrestleMania sign. And you know what? I ranted in a couple of videos talking about why the hell were they not letting Asuka choose who the fuck she was gonna go against at WrestleMania. I was just saying, like, why don't just either have her go against Alexa Bliss, or have her go against Charlotte. Just have her say it. And finally, I would say that, you know what, WWE booked this the right way. And I'm shocked that that's even coming out of my mouth. WWE booked this the right way. I can't believe I'm saying that right now. But they did. They booked it the right way. I have no complaints about how they booked it. I like how, Oscar didn't say anything, and then all of a sudden now she shows up, and then it made the match feel even more bigger to me, and just personally, it just made it seem like, wow. So I'm very excited for the match. I think that lots of fans are going to be excited for the match. If you're not, then I don't know if you're a wrestling fan or not. But anyways, like I said, yeah, I have no complaints. Good job, WWE, for actually booking something the right way. Now, it could just be, WrestleMania season itis, because they want to get everything right for WrestleMania season. But I'm pretty sure about 2 months after WrestleMania, everything will go back to normal. But anyways, moving on, we have the last match, ladies and gentlemen, the six-pack challenge match. I give this match overall a 5 stars. Now, some people probably won't do that. They'll sit and make up a fake rant about how the matches were predictable and it was boring. Go kiss an ass. It was a great match. I give it a 5-star match overall. To me, that's just my personal opinion, to be honest. And yeah, I liked everything that happened in the match. I thought everything was perfect in terms of the spots and things of that nature. The spot where AJ Styles ended up getting AA'd off of the onto the the announcer table. I thought that was a great spot. And then at the end, I kind of figured, I was like, okay, AJ gets knocked out for a while. Seems like he's gonna come out of nowhere, do something. I thought he was just gonna come and just slow, kind of do a Kurt Angle in 2000, kind of just all of a sudden just put his hand over someone and pin him 1, 2, 3 and like that. But obviously he did the flying forearm, won the match. And then you have Cena sitting there looking all upset and things of that nature. He actually shoved the camera away as well. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna talk about that in another video. But anyways, like I said, man, AJ Styles ends up winning the actually ends up retaining his WWE Championship. Excuse me. And yeah, it was just a good match. I have nothing else to say. It was a 5-star match. Yes, it was predictable, or whatever the case may be. And guess what? It is what it is. You'll still watch WrestleMania just like I will, and we all will. Well, maybe most of us will. Overall, if you want me to give this show a grade, the whole entire show from the first match to the last match, I'm gonna give this show an A+. And I've never ever, as doing reviews, I've never given a show an A+. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I really liked the way everything went. And the main reason why is not just because it was predictable, but just because of the fact that, like, it was predictable, but they booked it the right way. A lot of the times people get upset, not really because a match or a certain situation happens and it's predictable. It's just sometimes about how the actual match and how the story progression is being portrayed, and how it's developing is what really pisses people off. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not always about, oh, it's just predictable, so it's gonna be boring or it's gonna suck. No, 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 no. If you deliver the right way, it's still going to be great. I knew the Bludgeon Brothers were going to attack the Usos in the New Day, but I didn't know they were going to do all of that shit. I just thought, oh, they're going to go hit them, disqualify them, and then they're going to end up something's going to happen, and then maybe the Usos and New Day run off the Bludgeon Brothers, and then it just is what it is, and then they do a triple threat. I didn't know they were just going to raise fucking hell and beat the shit out of the New Day and the Usos. I didn't know it was going to happen all the way like that, and that's what I mean by, just because something's predictable doesn't mean it's not going to be great. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching and listening to this video. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And I appreciate you guys so much. Peace.